channel. I'm Sigourney Rosario, helping you to boss up in business, in self-love, and in faith. Welcome back to another video. If you have checked out the title, you know that we are attending Afrotech this year. I'm super excited, y'all. I'm just getting into the hotel, and baby, Houston, excuse me. First of all, I need to shower. I need to wash. But I had a late flight, so it's already 7, which is technically 8 in Atlanta. That's why I'm tired, but I'm still hungry. So I need to at least wash my hands, and I'm gonna go grab some food and bring it back. But it's so hot. I got on long sleeve upon it's hot. I got on sweats and it is burning up. I'm starting off kind of strong. Okay, let me do a formal introduction. So I'm going to Afrotech this year because I really and truly want to boss up in my tech world, in the sense of I want to figure out how to use AI systems. I want to figure out how to use all this different technology in my business. Also, if you did not know, I just recently got commissioned to become an officer, a contracting officer. And I don't know, people been saying that's really good for AI, and you can figure out how to use different tech systems and different apps and stuff, and contracting, which I'm so excited to be a contracting officer. Hands down, I cannot wait for that. So I'm really just trying to boss up in my business, and I'm trying to boss up in my professional life. And they give out certifications here, they give out different things here. So why not boss up and just do all the different things? So that's why I'm attending. I'm not going to be here the full time though. So I think Afrotech is Monday through Saturday. I'm leaving Thursday morning because, y'all, I have so much going on. You ain't asked me for none of this, but baby, you gonna get it all, okay? So, oh my goodness, group chat is going crazy right now. But, so I am here on Monday, and I'm flying out early morning Thursday. Friday, I have a volunteer at my church. Saturday, I'm running the 6K. And then in 2 weeks, I'm going to Africa. So, the schedule is scheduling. And while I'm here, I'm also going to meet up one of my best friends, Kelsey. I know she's gonna see the vlog. So I'm super excited. I need to get some food in my stomach because I'm starting to become a little grumpy. And baby, Houston is hot. Did I mention it's hot out here? Baby, it was when I get out that plane and I looked at the temperature and that thing said 87. I said, excuse me? Excuse me? Anywho. Let me give you a little brief tour of the room. Now, this is Holiday Inn, so we're not expecting nothing like the Marriott that we're used to. But it's okay because it was affordable. And they offer free shuttle rides, and we love that. So let's just go ahead and give y'all a little tour. So this is the bathroom. Nothing to brag about. It's regular smuggler. I do like the mirror action because I just feel like it's just super, super cute. But yeah. That's when you first walk in. We do love a good floor mirror, okay? Yes. Yes. Oh, y'all, I got a new vlogging camera. Did I tell y'all that? I got a new Osmo. Yes, baby. I love it. Anywho, so this is the room. I mean, what can you say? It's a room. But look at what they got me, y'all. Look at these. Look. They gave me, now, what is this, though? Is this? Y'all let me know what y'all think this is. For me, I think it's a duck. Because do y'all see the little penguins and then the little nose and the eyes and the little tail, little thing? So I feel like this is a duck, but you let me know what you think this is. But anywho, this is the bed, which we're going to sanitize all of this because I don't sleep on nobody's sheets. And let's look at the view. I haven't even looked at the view just yet. H-Town, baby. It's definitely giving city vibes. Are you able to see it? Okay, let me make it like this so y'all can actually see. Oh, that is beautiful. Beautiful. That is gorgeous. Okay, period. It's a nice little vibe. Anywho, I am about to eat. When I tell you I need food in my stomach, what's good in Houston? What y'all be eating in Houston? Are y'all known for barbecue? Because Texas is known for barbecue. I don't know. But anyways, let me get myself together. I'm probably just going to do a time lapse of me changing these sheets sanitizing the whole room, doing all the things, and then I'll catch back up with y'all later when I'm finna eat. Now we're gonna sanitize everything using Lysol spray. So let's get to spraying. The bed is already made. Let's get to it. Anything that my hands could potentially touch on needs to get sprayed. Good morning! Today is day 2 of Afrotech, and I am headed out the door. I'm trying to put this bracelet on. I feel like every single time I do a vlog, I'm always trying to put this same bracelet on, and I be struggling. Okay, neither here nor there. The fit, get into it. Get into it. Is it giving boss babe? Is it giving boss babe? Is it giving entrepreneur vibes? I feel it is. So I got this from Fashion Nova, and I got it on sale, and I got it with a coupon code. So it really bumped it down to about $26, which is a huge steal. But it's just a 2-piece set. I do have it pinned right here so it don't show off too much of my goodies, and I have like an undershirt underneath it. The shoes, so it looks like I'm wearing heels. I'm not. These are literally sandals, like, baby, because we're gonna be doing a lot of walking. So that's that. I have my big girl tote on today. So this is my Louis. I'm gonna try to take some of this stuff out so it's not so heavy on my back and neck and all the things. But I'm super excited. I didn't sleep the best last night because like I said, I bring my own sheets and stuff, and I didn't have my big blanket with me, so it was kind of throwing me off a little bit. But needless to say, so it's okay. It's all good in the hood. We're good. So I'm about to head downstairs to get the shuttle. Got my fan because it's gonna get hot today. So like some of this stuff I just don't need. I got my shades, gum, all my chargers. Yeah, so come with me on day 2 of Afrotech. I'm about to put on these bracelets, spray a little bit of perfume, finish packing up this purse, and yeah, we're gonna be going to Afrotech. Oh my goodness, this bracelet always do me like this on camera every single time. All right, let me put it on and then I'll be back.
During the pandemic, I was a doctoral student, struggling to graduate. But there was one thing that I would always rely on: Afrobeat.
Period.
With extra time in hand during the pandemic, I decided to build an application to discover new Afrobeat songs that I would enjoy. It took me 2 weeks to build this application, to get it to work, connecting the back end to the front end and the data API. Fast forward to today.
Spaceship up there. Can you explain that spaceship for people that don't know?
Yeah, the spaceship, it means so many things because it's like the sky's the limit. You can take your dreams further than what you can
Just
imagine.
walking by and tapping in and tuning in. This is You Cannot Draw. You can't draw.
And again, if you say, hey, I need a little bit more, Eric, you didn't do enough. Our wonderful design school has tons of resources, and we also have
You got this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's all good. We got 2 more. See what you can do. 3, 2, 1.
Alright, y'all, so I am back at the hotel. I should have given y'all a lot of behind the scenes content. Whew, y'all, I'm tired. I ain't even finna hold you. I am tired. 1 second. Un momento. So, I left the hotel around, what was that, 9 or 10? 9:30ish. And I'm just not getting back, and currently it is 3 o'clock. So they have a couple more sessions for the remainder of the day, nothing too crazy. I just came back to the hotel to kind of freshen up, put on some deodorant, touch up my makeup, which I don't really have a lot on. And I changed out of my sandals because the bottom was kind of hurting my feet, and I just put on my little Adidas. And I'm gonna put my blazer back on and just, refresh up everything. But overall, I want you to know my overall thoughts on Afrotech. Let's get started. But first, let me get my jacket so I can be getting ready at the same time. Okay. So, my overall thoughts is that Afrotech is a great opportunity if you kind of know why you are coming. You're coming with pure intentions, and you're just here to really kind of boss up in your world, boss up in your life, and whatever domain that can be. So one thing I am observing is that people are here to find a job. Now, I already have a 9 to 5. Y'all know I'm in the military, so that's not my main intention. But I will say this. They're coming with their resume, they're coming with their elevator pitch, but it's so many people. So it's like, how does a company know John from Billy? You know what I mean? When they're receiving over 1,000 applications in one day. I mean, people were lined up to talk to representative. So I don't think, for me, this is the best way, unless you have something so unique and so different that will make yourself stand out. But when you are just talking to a recruiter and you put down your information and you have a resume, it seems redundant. And I can look at the recruiter's face because I'm really good at reading people, but also I am a recruiter. So I know how recruiting works. When you talk to so many people, eventually they start to kind of blend together. And I'm not even on their level of recruiting over 10K people. So I know they are worn out. I know they hear the same story over and over. And so for me personally, if you're trying to find a job, I just think there's a better way of doing it. I don't know if this is the best way, but who knows? Maybe it could work out. It just seems like you're one out of so many people. But that's my overall thoughts on job search. When it comes down to me, you might be thinking, girl, why are you at Afrotech? You're not in tech, yada, yada, yada. So the reason why I do different events like this, or even like engineering events, or anything STEM related or tech related, IT related, is because I realized that one day I'm gonna have to take that uniform off. And I have never been a person that is just tied to a job. Like, I feel like different career fields can offer you different things and you can kind of make your own. So for me, my reason for coming to Afrotech is that I want to boss up in my life. I want to boss up in my business, and I also want to boss up in my 9 to 5. So I feel like the tech things that we're learning, the resources, oh my goodness, you can apply that to any career field. It doesn't have to be tech. I learned in 5 minutes how to create an app. Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Like, excuse me? Excuse me? Let me hurry up because I'm gonna miss my shuttle, y'all. They got a shuttle that leave out from the hotel. But don't play with it, baby. And you can use that in contracting when I become a contracting officer. You can use that in my business, Self Love Stationery. If you want some stationery products, link will be down below, shameless plug. You can use that in my coaching. You can use that in any domain. Y'all, my mind is being unlocked. My mind is being unlocked. Like, that was my favorite. That whole AI combination with app, that whole program, that whole workshop has hands down been one of my favorites. I also enjoyed the Canva one too. That was really helpful. But right now, before I get too long-winded, it's 3:10. The shuttle will be coming in a little bit, so I need to go back downstairs, and then we're going to attend a little bit more workshops in cybersecurity and AI. And then we're going to head to dinner with one of my friends today, Kelsey. So I'll catch up with her later. But y'all, this is changing the game. Because you know one thing about it, dog, let me tell you. So when I come to these events, again, networking is key, you know, content is key. But for me, it's like my mind. If I can take away a sentence that a speaker says and it changes the game and it make me 6 figures based off one sentence, it's already a game changer. So I'm not the girly who is writing notes and notes and notes and notes and notes. I'm paying attention to that meat and potatoes. When you tell me, hey, I use this app. Hey, I use this website. Hey, I did this. Oh, baby, that's meat and potatoes for me. I don't need to have all the other flip-flop. You know what I'm saying? Give me that meat and potatoes. I don't want the sides. Give me that meat. Give me the potatoes. Nah. So I am just learning so much. I met this girl downstairs. Freaking forgot to get her phone number. So we're supposed to meet up, and then her phone was going dead, so she couldn't. Girl, anywho, that's a whole different story for a whole different day. Let's go back downstairs. Let's get on the shuttle and let's go back to Afrotech and finish up the ending of this day. It should be ending around like 5, which is really good time. So anyways, I will catch back up to y'all later when I come back to the hotel. Bye. So I'm back from a much needed nap. I came back from that last session, took a hot shower, refreshed, regrouped. And now I'm just getting dressed to go out with Kelsey, one of my friends. But So far, so good. It's just a lot. I think I'm like overly stimulated, but I ran into somebody from high school, which was pretty cool. So we're gonna meet up probably tomorrow, and then somebody else from my hometown recognized me, but I don't know who that man is. I don't know who he is, but he was like, "What's up, Columbia?" And I was like, "Who?" Like, and then he just kind of walked away. So it's like I don't know who he is though. Hold on, let me get my earrings and stuff. But yeah, like he walked up to me and he didn't even introduce himself. And he like turned around super fast. I don't know who that man was. And I saw a girl that I follow on YouTube. She was here. She's in tech. And that was pretty cool. So I walked up to her. She was talking to another girl. I was like, "Hi, I follow you on YouTube." And she was super sweet. They were in the middle, I feel like, of a deep conversation. I just kind of interrupted, but they were very nice about it. She was like, "Yeah, I follow her on YouTube too." So I guess they were talking about YouTube. So anywho, I am about to go to Papados. I am starving like Morgan. Y'all, I have so much going on. 10 minutes away. I have to run a 5K on Saturday. So I can't really eat the way I want to eat because I have to run. And it's not that I eat unhealthy anyway, but it's just like that. And then I have a volunteer at my church on Friday for the kids and Halloween and stuff, which I'm excited about. But it's just a lot going on. Then I go to South Africa in a week and a half. A week and a half. Yeah, so you know, it's just a lot going on. But I had the whole December off. I don't know if I told y'all, but I officially got my OTS date the day before my birthday. I leave the day before my birthday, January. So, and I graduate in March. I didn't realize OTS was 2 months. Excuse me. I thought it was like a month. That thing said you graduated in March. I said March. Let me throw on my shoes. Hold on. That thing said you graduated in March, baby girl. I said March. That seems a little lengthy. But anyways, I am so excited. I would highly recommend if you are going to Afrotech, which I'm gonna do a recap video, but let's just do a recap of day 2. I recognize that you need to bring very, very, very comfortable shoes. Do not come here trying to be cute, okay? Because your feet gonna laugh in your face. Even my sandals that I wore, y'all, was hurting my feet. Let me show you how my sandals look, and let me give you the full depiction. These are my sandals. You see this itty bitty baby heel, and you see the little thing that go in the side? This was even hurt my feet. Baby, bring you some sneakers. Okay? Some sneakers. I would say tip number 2 is get to places early. Like, they pack out so fast. So you want to make sure you're getting there early so you can get a good seat. Good seat. And if you can connect with the people that really resonate with you, I think that's a good idea. The person that did the app, that was talking to us about the app, he was taking pictures with everybody afterwards. I thought that was pretty cool. I personally didn't take any pictures with him, but I just felt like that was cool. It's like if you wanted to give out a business card, just connect with people. I think that was good. Another big thing, y'all. This is a game changer for real. And then I gotta go. Digital business cards. Let's talk about it. Nobody is handing out business cards like that no more. Digital business cards are the way to go. Digital business cards is that girl. Digital business cards, and there's countless ones. Actually, I may return the one that I had because the girl that I was walking with today, my homegirl, she showed me not even an app. Yeah, an app for free that you can download, and they scan it, and essentially it does everything for you. Like, and I paid for a digital business card when she got it for free. So definitely get into all of the free stuff because it's definitely worth it for sure. What are the things that I noticed? The lines weren't long for food. Like at InvestFest, them lines be long. But I feel like here they were going super quick, which is good. What else? Yeah, just get the places early so you can get a good view. All the way in the back. A lot of stuff is in walking distance, and a lot of hotels in the nearby area offer free shuttle service to and from. So if you can, this hotel will offer you a free shuttle service like 2 miles out. So I pretty much don't have to pay for an Uber unless the shuttle is running late or I just want to get there early. I paid for a Uber this morning. Me and the girl I was with. But if you want to sit there and wait till he's done loading off the people, you can. I mean, it's free, so there really was no reason why I just paid for the Uber, but I just wanted to go ahead and just get there and get registered and all that stuff like that. But yeah, get you a hotel in a downtown area. They offer free shuttle service to and from, and then you can go, they'll shuttle you to Starbucks, they'll shuttle you to any location in a 2 mile radius. And you may be thinking, 2 miles, like where is that? Girl, that's where every single party is, that's where every single day party is, that's where all the networking events, everything Afrotech is in a 2 mile radius. So if you are into like the parties and all that stuff like that, you can definitely do that and then get the free shuttle instead of keep paying an Uber. Tonight, I'm not going to do anything. Again, I'm just going to go with my homegirl. Tomorrow, I think we're going to do karaoke. There's a whole bunch of different events. I don't really do the clubs, y'all, so I don't know how I feel about that. But I'll see if they have like a nice little lounge or something like that. We'll see. But yeah, let's go ahead and go downstairs and meet up with our homegirl. And I will check back with y'all tomorrow. Adios. Good morning. Today is day 3 of Afrotech and it's dragging. It is definitely dragging, y'all. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm tired. I am tired. I am tizzle tired. I am pretty much about to get ready to catch this shuttle. I have my purse with me. I need to put on a little bit of jewelry, but I need to go to Starbucks because again, y'all, it's gonna be a long day. I slept in this morning. One of my homegirls was texting me about High Art Museum. If you are in Atlanta, then you know. They released the ticket, so I bought those for us. She's gonna pay me back on that. My group chat was going crazy. One of my friends, Lopez! Ah! Hey girl, hey, if you watching this, that's one of my super close friends from basic training. She was like, girl, I found you on YouTube. And we literally were just talking about her yesterday. I'm always trying to put this bracelet on when I'm on camera and it never works. But anyways, let me sit down because why, today is going to be more of a longer day. It is freezing in Houston, we have a problem because why is it so cold? It is like, it went from 87 to 67 in a matter of seconds. And I'm like, excuse me? I'm so happy I looked at the weather before I came because, yeah. Today we just have on this cute little turtleneck. I also have on this little skirt. Don't know if y'all can see it. And then I have on these sambas. This skirt I feel like it's kind of tight. Your girl has outgrown some mediums, so I think I'm now large at this point. But either or, we're gonna squeeze on in. We're gonna do what we need to do. When I get back, I'm just gonna order a bigger size. But I got our Louis tote, and baby, we finna head out this door. So I'm about to record this reel for TikTok. and Instagram, and then get on this shuttle, go to Starbucks, and then get the day started. It's already 10:20, so I've missed, I would say probably gonna miss 2 different sessions that I intended to go to, but girl, I had to sleep in. I had to do it. Oh yeah, I need to put this on. A little badge. But alrighty, I will check back in with y'all on day 3 of Afrotech and show y'all what's going on. Hopefully I can get some good content of the speakers, but normally, you know, my hair is getting all tied up. Normally I kind of sit towards the back, but we'll see what we can do. We shall see what we can do. Alright, bye.
Third generation, version 3, which was able to record in 3D, meaning it had depth. So you were able to put on these glasses and record in 3D. And then in 2021, we released our V4, which is spectacles with display. That was the first time we had display.
About what you mean by immersing yourself in a client's business.
Absolutely. So I think some of you guys have noticed our nice, pretty Lexus tint that is outside. So I've been working with.
What do they do? There's 3 main areas that are their responsibility. First of all, a VFX supervisor is responsible for the look and development of all the visual effects in a film. Sometimes we may have hundreds of artists working on a film, and it's my role to ensure that they all convey a single thought and that it all looks consistent. A VFX suit is also a problem solver. That
in communities, they study how we think and learn. And the issue around how do we inject that science into the development of AI is really critical. For example, one of the things that we know is that many of the technologies that are out there, whether we're talking about AI or other technologies, have inherent bias. They have the same biases that we have in society. We have those reflected in the technology.
You see many organizations running fast and hard to develop their app, their tool. How often are they considering the mental health aspect? How often are they bringing people with lived experience, which is NAMI, to the table?
Okay, let me get y'all straight. Let me get you straight. All right, so I'm back at the hotel. It is currently 2:30. So I attended 3 or 4 sessions while I was there. I had to come back because my phone was dying and my rechargeable battery was dead as well. I thought I charged it last night. I did not. So everything was going dead. I haven't had nothing to eat all day. And I'm like, okay, let's just take a quick break to recoup, freshen up, do all the things, and let's get back to it a little bit later. So I'm gonna get back to the thing around 3, maybe 3:30. So that's that. But I'm gonna eat my lunch. I have some leftovers in the refrigerator, Thai food that I had the first day. So I'm gonna rewarm that up because, babes, who's spending money on food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Not me. Had Starbucks already. That was my breakfast. And then this will probably be my lunch and dinner, or I may go back. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. Honestly, I have not really been eating. Y'all, my whole eating schedule is completely off. That's neither here nor there. Like, I've been eating super late. I don't normally do that. I have not been working out. I haven't been eating super healthy while I've been here, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm about to warm up this Thai food, eat that, and then just go back to the place. Y'all, my back has been hurting carrying that purse. Oh, I got a lot of compliments on my little outfit today, though. I'm like, y'all don't think this skirt is a little tight, though? Like, a little tight for me. But so tonight, I got invited to go to this R&B edition party with the girl I've been hanging out with, but her and her friend are going. But the thing about it is, y'all, first of all, I don't do parties no more. Like, I feel like an OG, but I did all that when I was in college. Like, I'm not a party girl. Like, I don't like the idea of people being around me and like sweating and gyrating and I don't know. I'll do a nice little lounge, but like a party, Number 2 is cold in Houston. Did I mention it's cold? And I don't have any going out outfits. I mean, I probably do have some I could like finesse, but I just don't like going out in the cold. Like, I don't know. That's not really an excuse, but that's that. And then it's $40. $40. 40. And that's just to get in. And then you have to Uber there, Uber back. And you have to pay for parking if you decide to park. So it's just like, you know, when you add up all of that, and then you may want a little mocktail or something. I just was like, I don't know if I want to do that. That's not worth it to me. Everybody's going there, but I'm kind of okay with doing my own thing. So I found another event that was free. It's kind of the same type of vibe, except it's not like a club. It's more like a lounge. So I'll see if I feel like doing that. But I have an early flight, so I may do it, I may not, depending on how I'm feeling, because the way my back is like aching, I just don't know. So that's neither here nor there. I'll keep you updated on that. So far, my favorite session has been the mental health one. It talked about how you can incorporate mental health and AI, also the dangers of it. I guess a lot of people have been committing, you know, since using the chat boxes. So you just have to be kind of careful with that. But it was a very good session. Another session that I liked was the generosity one, about giving back to those that you're serving, creating an experience for them. So that was pretty dope. And I have a little bit more that I want to attend. Y'all, I'm getting a little, you know, a little tired. I miss home. I miss my apartment. I miss my rhythm. I miss working out. I miss just all the things, but I am soaking up so much knowledge. I realized also about myself that a lot of people are here for themselves. Like, every single person I've met is like all about them. And that's okay, because for me, I'm not really here to like talk about myself. I'm just in the background chilling. But every single person has like, here's a business card, here's this, without even knowing my name. You know what I mean? So it just seems like everybody is just so into themselves. For me personally, I'm a person, when I'm in a big event like this, I don't really do a lot of talking about myself. I'm more of like, let me get the person I'm talking to the full experience. And I realize a lot of people like that. I have not come here to network. I haven't even used my business card at all since I've been here, if I'm just being honest, because my whole jazz of being here is to soak up knowledge. Like, it's hard for you to boss up in your life and to make all these different connections and to make all these networking, you know, hey, meet me here, hey, do this, hey, do this, hey, do this, hey, do this with me, hey, let's collab, when you yourself are not centered. And in this season of my life, I'm trying to get centered, not necessarily with God or anything, but I just want to get centered on my vision, on what God is telling me to do, and my purpose and my dreams. And I want to like learn from people instead of making it, hey, let's collab. You know what I mean? It's kind of a weird thing. This is the first time I've done this at an event, but I'm just not into the whole, if somebody wants to network with me, obviously I'm going to network, but it's just people are more concerned about themselves more than like learning about me. So I have just taken the role of being in the background, which I naturally love doing anyway, and letting people just talk, because people talk. This one man, y'all, I was getting out of a session. He stopped me. He's like, hey, here's my business card, scan it. I'm like, oh my gosh. First of all, you're loud. Second of all, you're making a scene. Third of all, this is awkward. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I'm just chilling. I'm vibing and I'm learning. My mind is being open to how many ways I can incorporate AI. Like, I'm thinking of self-love stationery and how I inspire women to love themselves through journals, notebooks, pens. What if I created an app where you can journal and you can notebook and do all the different things, take notes, and it's also affirming you, and the possibilities are endless. But I just have to get out of my head and I have to believe in myself and trust myself. So those are the different things that I'm learning while here. Again, it's not like I'm here to collab. I'm here to grow, to develop, to boss up in my life in all walks, and just to kill it and crush it. So that's my little motivational speech for today. I don't know. Hopefully that inspired someone that, sometimes when you go to these events, you just show up as your authentic self show up and show out, and you know, you ain't gotta do so much. Blah 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 blah. But anyways, let's heat up this Thai food. Let's hurry up and eat, and let's get back on the show to head back for the second part of day 3. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for this food, and I'm gonna devour. Lord, I thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Amen. So we got some chicken fried rice that has been in the refrigerator. Basil chicken fried rice. And when I tell you I'm finna tear it up. I know a lot of people are like, girl, why you eating leftovers? We on vacation. Baby, this ain't no vacation. I wish it was. I mean, it is. But I still don't want to splurge like that. I got South Africa in a week and a half. And I had a whole plate left. You know what I mean? I didn't even eat nothing. Probably like 5 or 6 bites, and then I put it away. So, go ahead and eat. Work phone been going off. The day I can turn in my work phone gonna be the happiest day of my life. So, my leadership is waiting on my orders to drop. But with the government shutdown, they're not really issuing orders. So, I'm a little excited, a little nervous to figure out where I'm actually stationed at. But I know it's going to be good. I hope it's going to be good. Let me enjoy this meal. And I'm going to check back in with y'all later when I'm back at the conference hall.
In order for these valuations to hold firm. $1 trillion of productivity translates to approximately 10 million jobs, white-collar jobs, being cut. Is AI ready to cut 10 million white-collar jobs? You be the judge. Thank you for the question. Do you have any comments on that before we wrap? On the bubble? Are you feeling the bubble?
I feel the bubble, but I think, to your point, we're the ones that are going to burst the bubble because we're either ready to move forward, either on the enterprise side, or the bubble's going to burst for us because the consumer side is going to demand more. And I think, I'm excited to see how that plays out. I'll tell you that.
If it bursts, you ask what happens if it bursts and what happens if it doesn't. If it doesn't, we all move forward into nirvana. We're in an AI-driven ecosystem and everyone can focus on things that are more fulfilling to them. If it does burst, again, these companies represent 10% of, or 20% of the global equity markets. So imagine they get cut in half.
And older is expected to double by year 2050. That means we are the largest protected class that anyone can join at any time in their life. And almost everyone will temporarily or permanently experience disability at some point in their life. Someone might sprain their arm.
It's especially important when it comes to accessibility because we want to try to reduce the cognitive load rather than distract, confuse, or overwhelm people. And one of the best ways that I like to do this when I'm working on a design and I get to a pretty good place where I'm feeling like it's almost ready, it's almost there.
Hey y'all, so it is a couple of days after Afrotech and I just wanted to give you a review, status, where I'm at, all the different things. So again, I told you earlier that I left a little bit earlier on the conference because I had to get back. So essentially, I am back in Atlanta. I miss home. I miss my apartment. I miss all the things. I landed 2 days ago. No, was it 2 days ago? Has it been 2 days already? Sure has. It sure has. So we are back at the house, and let me tell you, I am so happy. I'm so happy to be back. But let me give a quick review and let's just wrap up the end of the video. So Afrotech, I feel like, was a really good event. I feel like for me, I was just there to soak up knowledge about how to use AI, how to create apps, how to do all these different things that I personally just did not know that could occur with AI. So I feel like it was a good experience for me, and I feel like I was able to meet up with one of my best friends as well, Kelsey, so that was dope. I was able to meet a lot of people in the tech field, a lot of people that want to be entrepreneurs in the future. Just networking was really key as well. So I really enjoyed it. They have already released the early bird tickets for November 2026, which is crazy because they're still technically having the conference. Like, it's crazy. But they've already released it. So if you are looking at trying to go for 2026, you definitely want to get that special going. Now, will I be back? I don't know if I'll go back. Because, number one, that's too far in advance for me. Like, I'll plan like 6 or 7 months in advance, but like a whole year in advance is crazy. Where am I be at in my life? I don't know. I just don't know. Like, a year in advance is just crazy for me. That's too much pressure. That's too much commitment for me. So I'm not gonna buy the tickets just yet. But I feel like I've gotten everything I needed from Afrotech. And I don't think I'll be back next year because it just was a lot. Like, and that's pretty much how these conferences usually are. Like, even with InvestFest, I felt like it was a lot. You know what I mean? Like, it's just overload on information. So sometimes you just have to let it sit and kind of, sit with your spirit. So because I'm not in the tech field, I only went because I want to incorporate AI into my business. So for me, it's not like I learned a lot of information because I'm not in the tech field, actually, if that makes sense. And maybe if you're in the tech field, you would go again next year. I saw a lot of people complaining though on TikTok, and I'm like, y'all keep that negative energy over there, okay? Like, yes, it's a lot of walking. We know that it's a conference. Yes, it's a lot of people. Okay, it's a conference. Yes, it's black folks. And yes, we gonna cut up and do our 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, it is a black conference. Afrotech, you know what to expect. Like, I don't understand why there's so many complaints, but I enjoyed my time. I recommend it if you are trying to get into tech, if you have a small business, or if you're looking at being an entrepreneur in somehow the tech world. I just feel like it was a really good experience. If you need encouragement, or you know somebody else that may need a little bit of encouragement, please write into my foundation, Letters for Life, where you'll receive a free handwritten letter of encouragement back to you. Also, if you're in need of some type of stationery, or you're in need of some type of coaching in self-love, self-confidence, career, all the different things, the links will always be down below. As always, I love you, but most importantly though, God loves you. I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.